Trying the three-point line, and he starts out with the miss in this one. And Greg, on a team as stacked as OKC, you can almost forget about Chet Holmgren, who is the #2 overall pick back in 2022.
And let's give him his flowers, right? The portrait of a modern big man. Shot blocking, shooting range, and plays with an edge. Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
A point guard getting up like that, boy, that is special.
Pass to Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And attacking the rim. Holmgren making excellent use of that height inside.
Nice feed inside. Saw the play develop and hit him right when he needed to.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
A bit ago, Mark Dacknault and I were able to chat. Tonight, his team has a huge assignment, containing all-star guard Devin Booker. He told me Devin is as good as it gets at the 2. He's always applying pressure. His shooting is great, but we don't talk about Book's ball handling enough. He is lethal in that regard as well. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Allie, thank you for that. And a wide open look for SGA. From outside, off the mark. Inside. Here's Green. Here's Williams. And he drives in. And it's Williams finishing it off.
The dime-dropping ability of Green. I love it when he looks for his teammates and gets them involved.
It's Dort on the wing. Pass to Caruso. To the middle. He's looking for Williams and finds him. Good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Back to Booker. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Gilgeous-Alexander.
And what makes Booker so difficult to guard is that he can score from every spot on the floor.
Looking around the NBA, Devin Booker, GA, is as good as any 2-guard out there.
Obviously, we know how Devin scores it, but what I love, he also can run your offense, and he gives good effort defensively.
To the inside. Here's Williams. It's hauled in by Dunn. The Suns trailing. It's stolen by SGA. A wide open look here for Caruso. Triple from the wing.
How about the quick trigger from Caruso? Love the assertive approach there.
Dunn misses. Oklahoma City moving it around. And the dunk by Holmgren.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
To the paint. Here's Williams. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Now, here's SGA. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
And the move and the basket, SGA has the defense shook.
Down low. Here's Williams. And the rejection by Holmgren. And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here. 44 seconds left to play here in the first. Pass to O'Neal. 6 on the shot clock. The Suns need to get a shot off. And it's slammed in by Williams.
And finding his teammate in stride, he led his guy perfectly.
Now, Caruso. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. There's a screen by Williams. Shot from the top of the key. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Booker puts up a deep three. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Oklahoma City.
So far, they haven't had to force anything. They're swinging the ball around and turning good passing into points.
And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. Chet Holmgren talked about how he succeeds in spite of his slender frame. He said, "You can't be afraid of contact. I'll continue to use my strengths out there, my length, being slippery, playing hard, and try to get better at my weaknesses, too, throughout my career. That will leave me in a good spot." Back to you.
The sky is the limit for him. Okay, thank you, Allie. Richard, as a Phoenix native, who would you say is the greatest player in Suns history?
There's a round mound that comes to my mind, but I have to go with the MVP Steve Nash, who won it twice. But there's still a case for Devin Booker, but he's still adding to it.
And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Oh, I love that possession for them, ending with an assisted bucket.
Holmgren the screen. Lets it go with the three. And Fleming pulls it down.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And here's Booker from the arc. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Left side, SGA. On the wing, Wiggins. Back to Holmgren. Shocks him. And the dunk by Holmgren.
You want a high percentage take offensively, get it to Holmgren in that spot.
And timeout called by Jordan Ott. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Both teams changing it up here. And so Booker will bring it up for the Suns. They trail by 9 points. That one good for 2.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Deep three by Gilgeous-Alexander.
This is why SGA is a focal point of this offense, because of that ability to score.
Brooks, left side. Nobody near Williams. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Here's SGA. Again, the Thunder score. So you think about game preparation for an opponent. Richard, how different is that in the regular season versus the playoffs?
Oh, there's a significant difference. Not as much time in the regular season. You could be coming off 4 games in 5 nights. But in the playoffs, there is so much detail position by position.
And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation.
Those are the turnovers that have coaches pulling their hair out. Why do you think I'm bald?
How about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball? And the Thunder, another three.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Booker with it. Allen outside. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Just 5 on the clock. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation.
Substitution.
And it's Oklahoma City's ball. They're on a 13-4 run. Gilgeous-Alexander, that's a 2-pointer. Again, Oklahoma City.
Timeout. The classic combo guard. Gilgeous-Alexander is effective in the 2-man game, especially on that first option, taking it himself.
And timeout called by Jordan Ott. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. And Greg, the Thunder, NBA champions at last, and still incredibly young.
And this is no fluke. They defended, they shared it, trusted in the system and one another. The league's been put on notice. This team is just getting started. Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
It's caused them to pull away a bit. Let's see if they can keep the train on the tracks.
Outside Williams. To the middle. Caruso with the steal. It's stolen by Green. Here's Booker. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip-in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there. Right side, SGA. And a miss there on the triple. Suns trail by 17.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, it's all about clock management with these situations. Let's see how that plays out.
Here's Booker. And it's Isaiah Hartenstein with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution for your Thunder. Wallace. Isaiah Joe.
7 seconds left to play here in the half. Good on the bucket.
Probably didn't need the fade on that shot, but he might have thought the defender was a little bit closer.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for the Oklahoma City Thunder. He delivered 9 points from three-point range that quarter. Terrific work from distance. And we've got more N2K Sports coming your way after this break. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. And Greg, you might not be surprised to hear this, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander comes from a family of athletes.
Yeah, I mean, his mother was a sprinter in the 400 meters representing Antigua and Bermuda in the 92 Summer Games in Barcelona. Impressive.
Pass to Williams. Now Green. The kick out to Williams. 6 to shoot. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Williams has got 6 points.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the ring. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film. If you're not right up there on him, oh, he's going to make you pay.
At the elbow, Williams. Bucket is good. 8 points for him.
Continuing to get better at facilitating Booker with a dime.
It's Joe on the wing. Back to Mitchell. Holmgren the screen. Inside. And the dunk by Holmgren.
I mean, sneaky. When he moves around the floor, Holmgren takes you out of the play, slips past, and just rolls to the hoop.
And timeout called by Jordan Ott. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Booker looking around. And again, it's the Suns missing. And last season, Greg, Devin Booker became the Phoenix Suns' all-time leading scorer.
Yeah, he passed Hall of Famer Walter Davis to achieve that feat. Booker is a guy that wants to be a Sun for life. So I expect him to break even more franchise records.
Pass to Richards. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. Joe can't get it to go.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Now here's Brooks. And the dunk by Brooks.
Assist goes to
And you like to see this from Brooks, right? No need to fall in love with the jump shot. Give the defense different looks.
On the wing, Wallace. From deep. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. Wallace has got 6 here in this quarter.
Oh, easy money. You have to stay connected to this guy defensively.
It's Joe on the wing. It's Williams, high post. And it's Mitchell missing. Suns trail by 17. For 3, Booker. Rebound by Williams. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for Oklahoma City. To the paint. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. And the dunk by Brooks.
defensive foul.
And he plays with swagger, and when Brooks makes plays like that, it just fuels his fire even more.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. And Greg, you watch Jalen Green. So much upside potential.
Yeah, he can be streaky, but one of the most combustible scorers in the league. When he's on, he can take over single-handedly.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. The Thunder are a powerhouse without possessing a bunch of big-name stars. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander said the front office does a good job of picking players to be a part of the organization, and Coach Mark Daigneault said our job as a team is for the whole to be better than the sum of the parts. Guys?
Okay, Allie, thanks. Richards with it. Dort covering. Here's Gillespie. And again, it's the Suns missing. Oklahoma City leading by 20. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
They've had great execution, and what stands out is that they're just taking what the defense gives them, not forcing anything.
Richards. And he says, right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page. Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Banked in off the glass.
Assisted by
Richards got 6.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
SGA from outside. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. The scoring has been tremendous. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Here's Booker. Green taking his time here. Brooks outside. To the inside. Here's Williams. And it's blocked. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Hartenstein. And the Thunder making a change here.
number 7, Chet Holmgren.
And it's the Suns with the ball. It's an 18-point game. Over in the corner, Caruso. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren wide open. Off target from outside. And here they go. And done with the slam.
Flushing it on a much taller defender. That is just filthy.
Outside, Dort. Here's Caruso. Nice shot from the wing. And the Thunder lead by 18.
What a pure shot by Caruso, giving his motion all of his focus.
And the dunk by Holmgren.
Well, so often we see this transition buckets off turnover.
And there's no defense for that. Live ball turnovers, they are the worst.
Booker. Here's Williams. Shot clock at 6. Down low. Tries again. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Long 7-1 with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter or block just about every shot in his vicinity. And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Pass to Holmgren. Over in the corner, Dort. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Booker. Rebound by Williams. And so Booker will bring it up for the Suns. And the rejection by Holmgren. SGA, good. SGA's got 21.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter where he can be effective down low. It puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, SGA. He really does put pressure on you.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
.146 left here in the fourth quarter. Rebound by Williams.
Look, I'll give him an A for effort for trying to dunk through the defense, but maybe he should ease up on that one just a little bit. Yeah, it's easy to see why they go to him so often, because they know they can depend on him to come through for them.